Mmm, these cookies are so good. Dude, like, how did you get in my house? I'm a cybernetic organism, living tissue over metal and stuff. From the future, I've been sent back to assemble as many cookies as possible. So you're here for my cookies? Affirmative. Why didn't you say so? I just did. Wait, man, like I have plenty of cookies. Like, I have enough for days. Here, try one. And I look over to Sarah. What'd she say? And I say, get to the chopper! Oh, I think I'm gonna go call the cops.
Hey guys, I'm Joshua Perez and welcome back to Juice Talkies. Today we're talking about Terminator Dark Fate. And yes, here we go again. So everything I've been seeing and reading about this movie has been quite divisive, actually, split right down the middle between fans. And I want to be completely honest with you, I am actually on the side for the movie. Like, I actually enjoyed it. Like, I thought the movie was really cool, but not in everything, not in every little aspect of the movie. So Dark Fate follows Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton from the first two original Terminator movies, and she's basically now hunting down Terminators 20, 30 years later after the events of T2, and she has found a way to actually track them down. But, you know, what has me confused is that if John prevented everything that was gonna happen with the creation of Skynet and Judgment Day, why is there even Terminators being sent back? There wouldn't be any Terminators sent back because Skynet would have never existed unless I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, please let me know in the comments. But what? I did want to go back and watch the other movies, just kind of like recap, but just didn't get time to do it. Amongst those Terminators, we get a new Terminator from the future, sent back to kill another John Connor-esque prodigy child and another character from the future that is sent back to protect the new child. Terminator's trying to kill him, human characters trying to save him. If it all sounds familiar, it's because it is. This is basically Terminator 2.1, or basically the Force Awakens of the Terminator franchise. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because, like I said, I actually enjoyed the film. Just means it's unoriginal. Now, I will say that Linda Hamilton's return was awesome. And I'm like, why haven't we had this before? Like, why haven't we had her come back before? She is just as much a badass in this movie as she was in the previous Terminator film. And I feel like she brought a lot to the movie. Just a little bit of nostalgia and a little bit of that badassery. So with them keeping the overall plot the same, that doesn't mean that they didn't go in and change things. They changed things. So they did change a couple things, and I don't feel that everyone is gonna be on board with the changes they decided to do. It's gonna ruffle some feathers, especially with the one big change that happens early on in the film. You're either gonna be like, well, damn, that sucks, but cool movie. Or you're gonna condemn the entire movie because of the change. I hated the change. It basically negated everything that happened in the franchise, or in Terminator 2 speaking, and I think it was a really dumb decision. I don't get it. So like I said, one of those big changes, just bring your straitjacket, handcuff yourself to the theater chairs because you're gonna flip. You gonna go crazy. You just might punch somebody in the face. But you know, great cast of characters, especially actors playing Grace and Danny. No complaints. And I thought the new Terminator was badass. I mean, this dude had like a 2-for-1 special. Like, he had the skin that could detach from the endoskeleton, and then you have him driving the truck while, you know, he's trying to kill, the other one's trying to kill Danny. You got two. Then you got two Terminators. 2-for-1. How awesome is that? Like, this dude doesn't have to worry about making breakfast in the mornings. Like, he just there you go, eggs and bacon and everything, and then the exoskeleton's still in bed sleeping. If they sleep. No, I don't sleep. I don't think they sleep, no. Never mind. And I thought the action was done really well in this movie. It just never let up from beginning to end. Especially at the end when you had everybody tag teaming against the Terminator. Like, that was super cool. That was awesome. Like, so I felt like the action was pretty much on point through this whole entire film from beginning to end. And it was nonstop. Nonstop thrill ride. And once again, we get another movie where they're using de-aging technology, and I feel like that's the future, man. I feel like that technology is just gonna replace every actor one day because they do it really well in this movie. It was clean and it was crisp, and like, it's amazing what they're doing now with that technology. I'll say that much. And then we gotta talk about Ernie. I won't say too much without spoiling, but he was funny in this movie. Like, he was hilarious in this movie. The things they did with him, kind of stupid. Like, I don't agree completely with what they did with his character, but I mean, he was hilarious. And then, you know, at the end, badassery from him. And I know they said they wanted to make this into another trilogy, and I'm just really hoping that they keep with that path and they don't just scrap it or try to reboot it again. I feel like if you go into this movie and you just completely erase any memory of the last 3 movies, you're probably gonna enjoy this movie a lot more. I think a lot of people are divided on this because of everything that's happened with the newer entries of the film. Genesis was horrible, like, and Salvation was okay. Like, I didn't mind it too much. 3, I didn't think it was that great either. But you know, I had a good time with this movie. I enjoyed it better than I thought I was gonna enjoy it. Wasn't too happy about some of the plot points, but overall, I had a good time. It was fun. And I think I'm gonna give Terminator Dark Fate Groovy Juice. But yeah, if you want a good popcorn movie, popcorn action movie, go see this movie. You're gonna have a good time. Don't overthink it. Forget about the other movies and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. I think you will like it if you do. But yeah, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, if you wanna see more movie reviews like this. And comment down below if you've seen the movie or you haven't seen the movie yet. Let me know what your thoughts are. I would really love to know, especially with this movie, because I know everybody's opinion is going to be all over the place with it. And I think that makes for really good conversation when everybody's just divided and nobody knows what the heck is going on. No, don't mention any spoilers either in the comments. Don't do that. All right, guys, so have a groovy time, and I'll see you in the next video.